What's going on, guys? Today we have a battle box. That's right. This one is a fairly smaller box. I know you can't really see the whole thing here on camera yet, but I'm gonna rip it open and spill everything out. You'll see it all. So today's EDC is a Savannah Elementum, but not just any Elementum. This is the utility version, which I am definitely digging. So anyway, let's jump in. So we got going on this month's battle box. All right, get a little slice on the front there. Oh, so smooth. Just a treat. Okay, so pop this front open. What do we have going on here? Let's break some of these things out. What can maybe I can fit everything on screen here. Get the box out of the way. Oh, what was that? Alright, we have our mission brief. We have a large thing in the background here. It looks very cool. Alright, mostly for, more cool. Okay, there's definitely some cool stuff this month. I'm already digging. Hold on, bear with me. It's a one-man show. Need more stuff. Card, and another card. Oh my god, what are the chances they throw in one of those same Elementums? Alright, no they did. That was my lame excuse, or lame attempt at a joke there. Okay, so, what do we got? Mission Brief 114. I don't want to give it away. That was actually not very fast. Alright, you can read that if you want. Current 1776, all about the Mission 114. We're going to set that aside. A reference at the ends. Alright, so actually, let's look at the big things first. I never do that. Right? The first thing I saw in the front, I mean, you can't miss it. We have a respirator. Now, this definitely is not for the average person. If you happen to already use a respirator, maybe in your line of work, maybe you're, a painter of some kind, and you're always using one for painting or whatever, then you go, yeah, cool, I got one for work or whatever. For the average person, this is something you're probably just going to put off to the side and just save for prepping, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use this. I'm literally going to set it aside for some, nefarious action going on by some kind of enemy that maybe I can at least, throw this on, get some business done, or who knows, give it to the wife or whatever, or maybe I'll end up buying another one so that we both have them. But yeah, stuff like this, it's like medical gear. It's super unexciting. This is not something you use day to day. It's not like regular gear you just regularly use, But it's a fantastic item that you probably wouldn't think to buy otherwise. That is why I like these battle boxes, the crate clubs, all these different, monthly clubs. They're cool because you get exposed to so much stuff that you would never just go buy at the store. So here's some, specs and stuff and information on in case you haven't seen one of these before. But very, very cool. So put that off to the side. I will save this for the end, just so you can open it up and check it out. But obviously, you can see from the picture, we got a big old skillet. Carbon steel. Bare bones. So yeah, we'll check that out at the end. Alright, so what we have here, 30% off accessories for Simple Shot. Okay, BATTLBOX 30 for Simple Shot. Alright. And what we have here, Griffin, 30% off BATTLBOX 30 for Griffin Pocket Tools. Okay, so that's what we got here. We got a little Griffin pocket tool. Let's see what this is real quick. Stick and shoot. So this will work very well for our slingshot, which, by the way, I did put together, and I have not actually tested. I just haven't had time. I'm really stoked to do it. I do like the little targets we have ready for it, but this is going to be fun too. So this is kind of like, I guess, those zombie targets where they basically have pockets of some kind of a liquid. They're reactive, right? So let's see, adhesive splatter targets. Yeah, so when you hit one of these targets, and by the way, you can use this for anything. You want to whip out the 22, have some fun with the kids or something, or your wife or husband or cousins, or maybe that guy down the street that you just always want to say hi to, take him out shooting. You can throw rocks at it if you don't have any guns. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, so we have some pockets of goo, I suppose. When you shoot them, they splatter, which is fun. Reactionary targets are super, super fun. So let's see what this Griffin tool is. So we got the Griffin mini pocket tool. I've had the Griffin tool before. I don't think I've had the mini. Here's the breakdown, right? a scoring tool on top, which is essentially a flathead screwdriver, 5/16" wrench, right, or a keyring hole, bottle opener, of course, 1/4" bit driver, of course, 1/4" wrench, pry tool, screwdriver, 11/32 wrench, and a pocket clip. Right, so the whole thing itself is a pocket clip, but obviously nooks and crannies and stuff you can use for all kinds of things. I will say that these type of tools, I've never like in my normal day-to-day, I don't, you know, test gear lifestyle, right? And what I mean by that is that I'll purposely go out of my way to test gear. But I've never found myself going, I really need to just turn this bolt, and I just don't have anything to do it except for my Griffin Mini. So thank God this has, you know, a wrench setting or whatever. I'm just, this stuff, these always end up getting used for prying, scraping, things like that. So I heavily focus on the, you know, little pry tools or any kind of flat edges on it. So, I mean, some are better than others, but, I mean, they work. So if you're into it, there's a different design. Look at this bottle blaster. Bottle bursting target caps. I've seen these before. This is actually really, really cool. And this, I'm probably gonna do a video on these. So essentially we have a cap that goes onto a standard water bottle, and I'm sure maybe other bottles as well, but it has a little hole for pumping, like you'd pump up a sports ball, like a basketball, football, anything like that. So what you're doing is you're creating a tremendous amount of pressure inside the bottle, so when you shoot it, it explodes, which is super, super cool. So yeah, I don't know when, who knows if it's going to be tomorrow or 3 weeks from now or 2 months from now, I have no idea, but I want to make a video on this. I want to share the experience together through film. So stay tuned for that. All right, this I have to assume is a grappling hook. And I say that because I've had grappling hooks before. Because why not? Have you not have a grappling hook in your life? I've had several. The last one I got was from Countycomm. I got the mini one. But no, I think there's a grappling hook because of these cutouts, these angular cutouts. It says caution, Achtung, not a life-saving device. Okay, has a casing around here. I'm surprised if these weren't actually from Countycomm, but different style than I remember. So we have these big old spikes. All right, so stores inside the tube. And the lanyard hole that's on the cap here, you'd put your cordage through, your 550 or whatever, something thicker if you have it. And then these all screw into the sides of the main body. All right, and there are, of course, 3 of them. I know you know because you counted them. They got little O-rings on there, so when you tighten them down, they don't really back out as easily. And it becomes a grappling hook. So you quite literally have this tied to some rope, throw it up on, I don't know, single-story roof or something, and as it's dragging along, it catches the edge, and, you know, you can pull yourself up. At least that's the idea, right? Are you actually going to do it like some kind of ninja? Probably not. But there you go. You can also use this for all kinds of random things. These do have quite pointy spikes on here. I would suggest if you wanted to, I don't know, something fell in the water that's large for some reason. You were doing a cool trick with your friend. I don't know, maybe you're watching and you're like 10 years old or something, and your bike went off the bridge. Oh my God, what am I going to do? It's sitting in like 15 foot of water. My parents are going to kill me. Well, if you happen to have one of these, which you don't because you're 10 years old, so you don't, you know, subscribe to BATTLBOX. But ideally, your dad will come over who does, throw this in the water, and you can hook this onto the side of your bike, whatever, and pull your bike out. Right? Totally not something that's probably going to happen for most of you. But anyway, just an idea. So yes, we have a grappling hook. Not very practical, but still cool nonetheless. And finally, a Ruckin' River. So this is going to be our knife of the month, the Savannah. Now offhand, I do not remember what the Savannah may look like. I do not remember if I've had one before. But let's give that a little cut there. Open this guy up and see what the Savannah is all about. All right. Oh, current. This is really cool. This is very nice. Maybe this was a collaboration with him. I don't know. I got to read the mission now. So we have a very cool stitching on the front here. All right. Oh, and look at this. You got what, the decal? and the cleaning cloth. This is actually really, really neat. So let's check this out. I don't know if it's his design or what. Oh, I kind of dig it. I dig this like bronze looking color on the black. All right, flipper, button lock. Ooh, that is super smooth. Like, there's got to be a little bearing system in there. Or this thing is just greased up just right. I don't know, but I kind of dig the coloration here. I don't know how well you can pick that up on, you know, my video here, but nice bronze pocket clip. We have our ambidextrous thumb studs. The frame itself looks like it's, or not anodized, but maybe powder coated, Cerakote, something like that. The little ring around there as well. All right, flip it out. We have a signature on there. Very cool on the front. And on the back, Rock and River. I dig it. I gotta see the specs on here. Pretty comfortable. Low profile clip that is swappable to the other side. So I dig that. But yeah, pretty awesome. Alright, let's check out this paperwork real quick. So, I'm just kind of scanning through here. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. So here's the giveaway, which clearly just shows everything in the box. Alright. So, Triumph Bottle Blaster target caps. Very cool. Looks like 5 caps. The Triumph stick and shoot targets, which you can use for anything, of course. The Griffin Mini. Oh, duh, I didn't look at the skillet. All right, we'll look at it afterwards. Then, look at that, Countycomm. Do I know my Countycomm stuff or what? The cage number gave it away. Grappling hooks. Wow. That is so funny. I've had the Mini forever. I do not remember a full size. Okay, that's really cool, actually. Bare bones skillet pan, which we're going to look at in a second here. Of course, the respirator here is part of the Pro Box, and the Pro Plus is our knife. And this one is K110. All right, flat ground, just over 3-inch blade, 7 3/8 overall. Very cool. Of course, you can read that little blurb there if you want. And we got some advertisements in the back. The Battle Vault. If you haven't seen that before, maybe you can scan that QR code. Alright. Southern Survival. Of course, they got a power roll, reward system, the whole deal. So, very, very cool. Let's put this stuff off to the side, though, for a second, because I want to check out this bare bones. Alright. Let's use our brand new current knife to open this box. Alright, do that little slice down the side. And come up there. Come up there. Cut tape. I dig it. Alright, hang on a sec. Sometimes you just can't do anything behind the camera as easily. Alright. Oh, interesting. This is very interesting. Huh. Okay, well, we'll have to make sure you put this together right. Alright, get rid of all this packaging. Carbon steel seasoning and care. Oh, interesting, okay. Obviously you're going to want to read this. This is like your regular, you know, we have your cast iron and stuff, you know, you have to season it. So there you go, maintenance, all that stuff. Okay, pop this guy out, hang on. Wow, she's hefty. Right, we don't need that. So it looks like we have some nice copper rivets there. So this screws through. Let's take this off here. Could just untie it, but I'm not going to. Alright. I should read it. Let's see. Carbon steel skillet, non-stick, versatile, lightweight. Whenever I see non-stick, I think of Gordon Ramsay. It's non-stick! Remember? You ever see that? If you don't, I have no idea what I'm saying. You should look that up. But anyway. Alright, so we don't need that. Okay, so we have, looks, you know, a gasket, essentially, and a little O-ring or washer. All right, so that there's a cutout there, so it fits perfectly. And then a little copper neck. This is interesting. I've never really seen this before. But it's nice, I suppose, for camping. You can pack it away, you know, smaller. Let's get this, make sure we get this started. Okay, so I have it started now. And of course, to tighten this, you can use a stick or whatever. So it's got a nice loop in there, so you can use leverage to really tighten that. But I don't know how tight you really need it. I think hand tight is just fine. I like that nice and flat because I have a little OCD. And yeah, now you can hang it up too. This is a hefty pan. 9-inch, it's thick. I mean, it has definitely some heft. If you're flipping eggs, you might get a sore wrist in the morning. That's how hefty it is. Nice wood handle. Cool. Definitely cool. I dig it. So there you go. 2 thumbs up. That is the this month's BATTLBOX. Very, very cool. So anyway, of course, as always, comments, thoughts, opinions, daily joke, you know, how tall you are, whatever you want to put down in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.